You ever hear about someone risking their life as an interpreter for the US military and then getting stuck trying to bring their own family to safety? That is exactly what humanitarian parole is built for, and it is way more dramatic than it sounds on paper. Humanitarian parole is basically the government saying, come on in for now, even though you do not have a regular visa because your situation is urgent. It is not a green card and it is not a golden ticket. It is more like a temporary backstage pass while the real show gets sorted out. Picture a family in another country whose relative helped American forces or diplomats with translation, logistics, or intelligence work. That family is now a target back home simply because of who they are related to, and that danger does not wait for paperwork to catch up. This is where United States Citizenship and Immigration Services steps in, because they run the parole program and they decide who qualifies. You have to prove two big things: that there is a real, urgent humanitarian reason and that letting the person in benefits the public interest somehow. Here's the twist nobody expects. Parole does not require the person to already have a visa petition approved. It is designed for emergencies, so think of it like a fire exit, not the regular front door everyone else uses. Now let us talk about who actually qualifies as critical service relatives. We are usually talking about spouses, children, and sometimes parents of interpreters, contractors, or foreign nationals who work directly supporting American missions abroad, like in Afghanistan or Iraq. A lot of people confuse this with the Special Immigrant Visa program, and honestly, it is an easy mix-up. The Special Immigrant Visa is for the worker themselves in many cases, while humanitarian parole often becomes the rescue plan for family members left behind or facing retaliation. The application itself is called Form I-131, and yes, that number matters because typing it wrong can bounce your whole filing. You also need serious supporting evidence, things like proof of the relative's service, threat documentation, and a sponsor in the United States willing to take responsibility. Here is the part that surprises people. There used to be filing fees close to $575, though fee waivers exist for certain humanitarian cases. Money should never be the reason someone misses a chance at safety, so always check current waiver options before assuming you cannot afford to apply. Processing times are the villain of this whole story, sometimes stretching many months even when lives are at risk. That delay is exactly why working with an immigration lawyer who understands parole cases can be the difference between a fast track and a frustrating black hole. A good lawyer knows how to frame the urgency correctly, because vague statements like they are scared do not move the needle. You need specifics, dates, threats, and direct connections between the relative's American service and the danger the family faces right now. Community groups and veteran organizations often step in here too, since many veterans personally advocate for the families of the interpreters who once saved their lives overseas. That human connection, someone vouching with real details, often strengthens a parole case more than generic paperwork ever could. People also assume parole guarantees permanent status, and that is one misunderstanding worth clearing up gently. Parole gets you in the door for a set period, but you still need a longer-term plan like asylum or another visa pathway once you are here. The big lesson in all of this is preparation beats panic every single time. Gathering evidence early, understanding the real purpose of parole, and getting professional legal guidance turns a scary bureaucratic maze into a path you can actually walk through. So if any of this sounds like your situation or someone you know, do you want to learn more about how our team can help? Check out our links in the description.